I'm Sara Webb, the writer-in-residence for Dún Laoghaire Rathdown, and today I'm here with Sara Keating, arts journalist, mum of 2 young kids, and also facilitator for the baby book clubs in Dún Laoghaire Rathdown. So Sara, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Today we're going to talk about some brilliant picture books for slightly older children of about 3-4 plus. Sara, you're a big fan of picture books, I know. Do you want to share some of your favourites?
Yeah, I actually brought a couple of picture books that are exclusively picture books and do not actually have text in them. So these are 2 of my favourite books. I know that one of the things we spoke about in a previous conversation was self-consciousness about reading. And these 2 books are books that actually allow you to imagine the story with the children yourselves. So this, written or illustrated by Aaron Becker, they're wordless stories that allow you to go on an adventure with your child. Here it's about a little girl who finds herself with nothing to do in her bedroom one day, and she has a red crayon and she draws a door and she escapes into an alternative world where she finds herself in a forest.
The colours are stunning, aren't they?
The colours are stunning.
These Chinese lanterns.
And the environments are stunning as well. And you can tell that he spent a lot of time in Europe, in these amazing castle cities. I have to admit, I did struggle at the start with this concept of reading books that didn't have any text in them. But I was surprised at how, number one, how my children didn't seem to mind whether I was trying to figure it out as they were going along, as we were going along, and then how they were getting involved in the storytelling as well.
And there's so many little details for them to pick out, the little fisher people here and the people in the, it's full of detail, isn't it? It's amazing.
So I think these stories are great resources as well for encouraging your children to really look at pictures, to tell their own stories. And also to understand that in order to engage with books, you don't actually have to be able to read yet yourself, which I think can be quite liberating for children. So this is the first in a series called Journey. Then in the second book, she meets a young boy who has a purple crayon, and again they have an adventure together. And this is the latest in the series, in which her dad actually follows them on the journey as well. So her dad, who's so stuck in the grey workaday world of the apartment, has no time to go fly a kite with his kids. In his shorts, he ends up joining them on the adventure. Again, through similar environment, we meet similar characters, a baddie wizard, some baddie knights, as my children name everything, and this amazing purple dragon who ends up helping them. So it's a really great visual stimulation, I think. So these are 2 of my favourite picture books for older kids.
Thank you, Sara.
And I don't know if Aaron Becker, who is an American writer, was influenced by this book by Crockett Johnson, which is kind of an American classic literature called Harold and the Purple Crayon, which is about a little boy in his little baby grow who goes for a walk on the wall of his parents' house, possibly, with a purple crayon, and ends up drawing himself an adventure. So he uses the crayon to get out of a variety of different scrapes. Now this is obviously uses just purple, and it's kind of very much a monochrome universe that we go through. But you see here, he builds himself an apple tree, and then he makes himself a dragon to protect the apple tree. And he has a lovely adventure as well. But I think this book again draws attention to a child's own potential for engaging with even picture book making on a very small level themselves.
Thank you, Sara. That's fantastic. So there's some of Sara Keating's recommended picture books for slightly older children.